So your boy Trumpito is gone. They getting him out of here. They burying him under the jail. How do you feel about it?
Is he gone? And what's the point of impeaching at this stage?
I think there's a few super smart. Super smart. Yeah. Okay, so the way I've been kind of looking at this thing is, obviously Democrats hate Trump, right? Not only because of his popularity, but because of a lot of his principles go against theirs, right? So they got to fight against this guy who's not even playing by the political rules, if you say, right? So they're out there trying to be all politically correct and everything. And I'm not talking about like using PC language like genders. They're like literally trying to like operate in the way that they are used to and accustomed to operating in politics. And Trump out there like, fuck this bitch. He's just saying wild shit. So now the Dems are like, well, we got to be wild if we want shit to resonate or else nobody's going to notice. Imagine a porn company. There's one porn company out here is doing fucking anal, coming on faces and other stuff. And then the other porn company is softcore. Nobody's watching the softcore anymore. They're like, well, we got to step it up if we want to get some attention. We don't even want to play that game. So Dems, don't fuck with Trump. Republicans don't like Trump. Yes, he speaks to some of their values, but the establishment Republicans are held hostage by Trump and his voters because those Republicans voters, their voters fuck with Trump. So now if you're an average Republican, you got to kind of kiss Trump's ass so you don't piss off your voters because they fuck with Trumpism.
Right.
So the opportunity for Dems and Republicans to eliminate Trump from the social discourse allows politics to get back to what they've always done, which is pretty much nothing, but continue operating in that way.
Yeah.
So I think what they're doing is if you impeach, you can never run for president again.
Yeah, that's the main reason why they do it.
So there's a bunch of other benefits you get when you're a post-president. You get like a stipend a year. You get like $200,000. Like just like
you get social, what is it, Secret Service?
Secret Service for like into perpetuity, like all these other benefits that they're
little
like,
financial shit.
Yeah, they're trying to just take all this shit away.
I think what they're more than the financial. I think what they're doing is trying to take away influence.
Yeah,
right. Because if he's off Twitter, he's off Instagram, he's off all these social platforms, and he can no longer run again, he can't threaten to run.
And Parler got shut down apparently.
Yeah. Oh, taken off the App Store.
Okay, taken off. Yeah.
And it's like so. We could have that conversation about is this an attack on conservative values or whatever, but like I think the first thing is just like what is the immediate reactions to Trump, right? And I think that if you're an establishment politician on either side, you want that thorn in your side out of here because he can really shake shit up. And if you completely silence him or censor him, whatever it is, now he can't shake shit up in the same way. And they're going to use this storm in the Capitol thing as a way to absolutely bury him, as they should. It was asinine. It was fucking. He's a buffoon for even telling motherfuckers to do this shit. But the fact that he even gave them this opportunity to shut his ass up and remove any leverage he would have had for the next 4 years to get his son in office or to get anybody else in office. I mean, like super dumb move at the end of his presidency. Nobody has bumbled the end of a presidency or the end of like any position of power this badly, I think, in American history.
No, I don't.
I can't think of anybody else.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Like, can you think of anybody that towards the end of their presidency, they were this much of a fuck up?
Like he's going to get impeached in the last fucking week he's in the office.
I think they can even do it after.
They could, but because of actions within the last 11 days of his term.
Yeah.
That's what he might get impeached for. And it's like, that's, to your point, you bungled this
You know what this
so
is?
badly.
You're in prison. You got a week left on your sentence.
And
you kill a motherfucker or you fight somebody, and then they're like, all right, you're here for 2 more years.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You could have left office, had the Republican Party balls in your hand, and whenever you want to apply some pressure to get whatever the fuck you wanted, just squeeze a little bit. That's what Trump could have done. That guy had 75 million people who fuck with him, right? And let's say he kept 50 million. That's massive. Now,
huge.
Nada.
And if he gets impeached, he can't pardon himself.
Oh, shit. That's another big one. He can't pardon himself or any of his other cronies that he wants to.
So that's a big thing.
Interesting.
Oh, now it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like removing any political leverage or capital that Trump might have post-presidency and any like legal ramifications that he can go to like free himself in any way. Whoa.
Yeah. He fucked up.
He fucked up big time.
Fucked up.
Or they positioned it to fuck up. They took advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, but he gave him the opportunity to
100%.
take that advantage. Like,
Absolutely.
He never called them off until it was too late.
Yeah.
And there's actually an article I sent a link to that I read and didn't fully understand, but some European allies believe Trump attempted a coup of the U.S. government with help from, like, feds, like federal officers, which is essentially like, how did you even let them get to the Capitol steps? This is what one, I think, French person was saying that was like, I am in a similar position to whoever the Capitol Police is or whatever.
Yep.
The fact that they even got to the steps of the Capitol shouldn't have happened. Once they got on the steps and started to get in, you couldn't stop it. They never should have gotten that close.
So maybe
there had to be some kind of complicit like understanding. This is tacit understanding is the term
they were trying to like give him rope to like hang himself.
No, just some European allies think they were all Trump was trying to stage a coup, and he had their whatever, their support. Yeah, let's do this.
I see.
But
which is scary.
Truly stage a coup? I mean, you need some sort of like weaponry to do that, right? You can't just go into the Capitol building and then like hang out with all the congressmen and just hope that they go, okay, I guess the country's yours now.
But if the vote never happens, then Biden is never officially president.
Got you.
They really were trying to actually stop the vote.
So if they stop the vote, then there's more of a chance that Trump could potentially play out his presidency. Yeah. And even if they delayed it, there's probably some like legal way where Trump could go, technically, I'm still president. We haven't verified that Biden is the incumbent.
And you do need to punish that in the harshest possible way to send a message that we're not doing this again. Like that is, in any way, shape, or form, the people that went in there were trying to overthrow the government temporarily or whatever. You're bringing in a Confederate flag. Put aside slavery, which is obviously a very big deal, but the Confederacy.
Let's put it aside though, because we've been trying to do that for a long time.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Motherfuckers won't let that happen, bro. They won't let it happen, bro.
Akaash, keep going.
Come on, bro.
Those were traitors.
So long ago.
How many water fountains do you have to make?
Yeah, hundreds of years. A lot of people were enslaved.
Like, what's going on?
I think we're staying up north, guys. I think we're staying up north. I don't like the direction this is going in right now.
First time I get the Seinfeld beat right. I'm traumatized by it. What a fucking hypocrite I am. Oh, God damn, man. I get it, Seinfeld. You're not that bad. Fucking not that bad. What if we go down south and just start comedians in cars drinking fucking Cubanitos or whatever?
Comedians in cars eating Cubans.
That's it. Let's go, baby. But wait, you were saying
But those are traitors. Like the Confederates were traitors. They went against their government, tried to secede and all that, and then you're carrying that flag in, you are traitors. That's just what it is. You have to punish that harshly.
100%.
Can't have this happen.
So the punishment for treason is death.
They brought gallows.
I'm okay with that. Like,
finally,
duties. Remember when the lady got shot in her forehead?
She got dutied.
She got dutied, right?
Or as we call it, oops.
She got oops and she got duty. She got oops and duty.
It's your term, duty.
Call it duty. Well, I don't know. Were we on Patreon for that?
No, but we put that up.
Oh, we did put that out? Yeah. Okay. So she got duty. Now, you guys were trying to make me feel bad for saying she got dutied. Ooh. Then I did a little bit more reading. Turns out these motherfuckers dragged a policeman out of the building, or like he was on the steps, beat the shit out of that motherfucker. Yep. I think he died.
He did die.
He died of those injuries.
Yep.
By the way, he was a Trump supporter. Fucking dumbasses that did that. Yeah, nobody talking about that now.
Wow.
So he's getting his ass beat like, yo, I let y'all in for a reason. I'm with it. Go. Her office is last on the left. And then if I'm hearing my boy go, yo, they're beating the shit out of me. They just drag me down the stairs.
That's my call of duty.
That's it. Anybody who comes in a room, it's headshots for everybody. I have no problem with this.
That's
why are we saying that's crazy?
That's what I always say, but motherfuckers were tearing me
I got
up
an email about it.
for saying they all should have got shot.
You know what offended me the most?
Not all of them. Anybody who broke in after you point the gun and you say you can't come in, you just heard your homeboy got killed by them, same people.
I think anybody trying to break in.
It's the Capitol,
it's a government. It's our capital.
Were people mad because they thought it was in bad
gender
taste?
Equality? Because there's gender equality. He didn't think for a second. He was just like, all right, she, he, you're there, they, zim, zer, bow.
Gender neutral is click, click.
Boom. All right, but no, go.
Were people mad because they thought it was like bad taste to be rejoicing that someone died?
Yes.
It's not rejoice. I'm not happy. But it is what it is. No, you're
No, I'm
happy?
not happy. No
one's happy.
Nobody's happy that anyone died. I'm just saying they deserved.
Can I say
they had
something
what
else?
was
The
coming
punishment was worth the crime, you mean?
It's not about worth because
Right.
that it seems like it's justified. It's just what happens.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
I
That's
think
a better way to
anybody,
put it.
whether you're black, white, male or female, anybody who was doing that deserve.
I would have a harder time shooting a woman because I'd probably just go like that with one finger and push her back in. That's what I would do personally. Okay, I would take a single finger and just push her in her forehead, and she would just fall back in the door. I wouldn't shoot her. You know what I mean? I think that's the first thing you do. All right, but if that motherfucker that looked like Mark with the tattoos and the Vikings and all that kind of shit, if he was coming through that window, Valhalla. Is that Valhalla? That's the Viking thing?
Viking heaven.
It's the Viking heaven. You going to Valhalla.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro.